Dr. Vanita Rattan, and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of color. So today's video is all about good and bad alcohols for the skin. If you've watched enough of my videos, you'll see me talking about different alcohols, but it can be really confusing. Just because you see the word alcohol in skincare doesn't mean it's bad. There are two types of alcohols. There are the good ones and then there are the bad ones. So this video is really to demystify which alcohols you want in your system and which ones you want to avoid. Okay, so I'm a doctor, but I'm also a cosmetic formulator, and I specialize in skin of color. So again, if you've watched enough of my videos, you will know skin of color is skin that tans rather than burns in the sun, which means that our melanocytes are large, the cells that produce the pigment melanin, and they are easily triggered by any form of inflammation. So we have to be so careful, so educated with our skin. And that's really what this channel is all about. It's about telling you the best ingredients for your skin, what to buy, what not to buy. I'm never sponsored. This channel is not monetized, and this is purely my passion project to educate and inform so that no one ever misspends their hard-earned money again. So first of all, what is alcohol? So alcohol is just an organic compound with an OH that's stuck to the carbon atom, and that's basically the structure of an alcohol. So the good alcohols tend to be emollients and the bad alcohols tend to be solvents. So solvents tend to thin out a formula and makes it easier to spread on the skin, and it's an easier way to dissolve very difficult ingredients. So how do you tell the difference? So good alcohols tend to be fatty. They tend to be white and waxy. What I'll do is I'll take you into my lab. I'll do another video later where I show you behind the scenes to actually show you what it feels like. But I love fatty alcohols because even when we do a fat phase, whenever you're making a cream, you have to create the fat phase, and it's like turning into butter. And it's just so satisfying watching all the fats melt. I don't know. I think it's the geek in me. I don't know. But I'll show you. It's really satisfying. So fatty alcohols are actually emulsifiers. They help to keep the oil and the water phase together in a cream. Don't forget, a cream is an emulsion of oil and water, and often obviously oil and water don't want to mix. So you need an emulsifier in order to make that happen. So good examples would be cetyl alcohol or cetearyl alcohol. So have a look at the back of the packaging for those names. If you see glycerin or if you see glycols as well, those are humectants. So don't forget, a humectant is almost like a water magnet which holds water in the epidermis, the top layer of skin. So those are also good alcohols. Now the bad alcohols are the alcohols that we put into a formula in order to make it feel lightweight. And that's why it often gets put into SPFs, your sunscreens, which is a bad idea because it's UV unstable. It also helps to increase the permeability of actives, and that's another reason why it's used. It's almost like ripping apart the top layer of skin and then shoving the ingredient in order to get better permeability. But obviously the damage that you're doing is not worth, that temporary effect of that active. So it just really shouldn't even be in skincare. When you even do that, you have a free radical party that takes place, and it's a bad party. It's not one your skin wants to be at because it damages the collagen, it leads to premature aging. It also increases your transepidermal water loss, which means that your skin can no longer protect itself from future UV damage and future free radicals that will happen from UV damage and from pollution. It's just a whole host of bad things that happen with these bad alcohols. So a lot of people go, yeah, but Dr. V, surely the alcohol evaporates from your skin and it's fine. Even after the alcohol's evaporated and left the party, you still have that inflammatory cascade taking place in your skin, and those free radicals are still going crazy in your skin. So again, I would avoid it. Often it's actually used in acne, because people think, oh, let me degrease the skin and it'll kill the bacteria. But the problem is you're also increasing the amount of inflammation taking place on the skin. So this can actually increase the P. acnes on the skin, and it keeps it there for a longer period of time. And so actually you get more breakouts and more extensive breakouts. In addition, when you try and strip the skin of oil, all you're doing is actually encouraging your skin to produce more sebum. So you end up in this vicious cycle. So what you want to look for at the back of the packaging is ethanol, alcohol denat, or SD alcohol. So those are the bad alcohols. They're the ones that you want to avoid. Okay, right, so please don't forget, I'm at the launch of every single video for 1 hour. So please, when you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm going to be there to answer your questions live. Please do download your free guide. The link is in the description box below, and it goes through all the best ingredients for our skin. If there's any questions you want me to answer or any other videos that we should make, please can you write them down below. Thank you very much.